food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. So, and as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Don't let the COVID-19 restrictions dampen your celebration. Let Wave stream your event live. Weddings, sports events, talk shows, any event done virtually in HD quality. Let friends and family outside of Trinidad and Tobago bid your loved ones goodbye as we stream your funeral live on social media. Call 294-1105 or 686-1419 for more info.
Welcome back to another edition of Talks with Tals. I'm your host, Athalia Samuel, and yes, we're here, we're having a ball, and I couldn't let another week pass and not get in touch with you. But before we carry on, I want to say thank you to my sponsor, Shoeaholics, of course, for always sticking on board with me, and of course you as well. You have always been carrying me with you, and thank you so much for supporting me. But we can't talk with Charles and not talk about self-love and self-care and all these great stuff. And today I have with me Natalie Harris, the founder of Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, gentle people. Yes, so hi, how have you been?
Thalia, it is so good to see you after all these years.
I know.
I think the last time I saw you, you were on route to Egypt.
Yeah.
To have a big show to model there, wasn't it?
Actually, it was to represent Trinidad and Tobago in the top model competition.
Top model.
Yes, where I placed second in my category for swimwear and best body, and I placed 15 in the top 15 overall for Trinidad and Tobago.
Congratulations,
Thank you.
have made us proud. And thank you for being with us today.
Yes. And I must say, like, every time I walk in here, it's glorious. I guess it comes with the name, right?
It comes with the name. It comes with the name. Inside and out.
Yes, so I want to know how you have been doing, especially during a time like this. How have you been staying afloat?
Yes.
So just tell me some stuff.
Atalia, we have this year we would have been open for 6 years plus going on.
Wow.
As you know, all businesses would have experienced the the entry of COVID into the country last year, but thank God our clients have been beautiful to us. I think we have the credibility of compliance with whatever the health rules were.
Right.
So they came in, we were able to, take care of them. And particularly, what is important at this time, Atalia, and you said it, self-love. And what is showing up a lot is the psychological, the mental health issues that are arising because of the, almost like you're shut in a way, because you're not doing the regular things that you would do. And I want to say that our clients have seen the need to come to Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, to get the massages,
and to get
feel that relax, just release. Some persons come and only sit down in the lounge
just to relax,
to listen to the waterfall and be in a relaxing environment.
Wow.
Yes. And we allow it.
And I think that is so much dedication, because the thing is just to get the vibe of the place. And I must say, like, just being here, you really, it's not traumatized, but you're in an enchanted kind of vibe. And you have been providing that, and I must say, like, congratulations for keeping that up.
Thank you. And Atalia, as you would know as a businesswoman yourself, we have to identify what is the objective of the business.
Right.
And our objective is customer, not care, love. You walk into Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, and we love you. We don't care how you look, how you feel, we will get you right.
I can tell you that for sure. It doesn't matter who you are, what you're doing, what creed, race in between. It's always love here.
Yeah.
Always.
It's about how we can enhance your entire being.
Yes.
And when you leave us, Atalia, you feel totally relaxed, mind and body.
Yes. So let's talk about some of the services that you provide.
Yes. We are what you call a full service day spa.
Okay.
We have our manicures, our special manicures and pedicures. We do massages. Our massage range is very wide.
Okay.
We do massages for physiotherapy. We do massages for relaxation. If you have exercise and your muscles are contracted and tight, you can come in. We will do some deep tissue massage work on you. One of the things we have been able to do over the years is ensure that our massage therapists are all qualified, that they understand
the
when
issue.
you come. Yes,
because I have experienced something a few months ago where I got a back damage. Yes, so it created a system where now I have to do physiotherapy. And one of the things, the setback for me, is that I actually stuck in a depressed anxiety kind of mode. And sometimes not having the support and all this kind of stuff would put you in a place of feeling like you're alone. And then when you see your body doing a fluctuation kind of thing. And I was studying, like, what are some of the things?
And you are exercise freak. You exercise.
So now not being able to do it, I was so crazy. And then when the doctor told me, well, my spine is kind of a bit straight, so I have to do the physiotherapy, I was like wondering, what can I do? And then my mind was like, oh, good gosh, you are doing the lipomassage. I was one of the first persons to have ever experienced what lipomassage is.
Yes.
Right? So before we even say what that is, because we want to come back from the break and then we'll tell people what that procedure is all about, because I don't want you to spill all the beans and we don't really get to explain it and we have to cut in between. Yes. So we have the lipomassage, we have the facials, the waxing.
We have all types of specialized facials.
Hair, right?
Any type of skin, yes. We have a hair salon as well.
Good, what else we missing in this whole mix? Well,
the body contouring,
the body,
course,
yes. And I think you have one more thing. I'm trying to remember all the different lists.
And then we take care of men, our gentlemen.
Oh yes.
Yeah, we have gentlemen packages. And you know what we have noticed as well? A lot of men are taking more care of themselves
and
now.
they have to.
Either directed by their spouses or loved ones,
yeah,
or
because
they're coming in themselves.
That's the first time again. You know, when you bring the hubby, you have to come too. So it's always fair.
Absolutely, and we are open on Sundays, and we notice a lot of them find the time on a Sunday to come in and relax with us.
You see, it's not just self-care, it's also, you know, you understand that, you know, your wife or your husband needs to de-stress as well.
Yes.
Right? So don't go anywhere. We're going to be right back and we're going to talk all about lipomassage.
Yes.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday the best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it, delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard, because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
And yes, people, we're talking lipomassage, and no other person I could think about to tell me about lipomassage more than Natalie. Because I mean, one of the first times when we actually did it was back in, I'm on like probably 2015 or somewhere around there.
Yes.
And when I did the procedure, no, it's non-surgical. That's the first part I remembered. The fact is, I was doing heavy exercising because I mean back then. But one of the things I also remembered, it reduced the cellulite. Because I have, you know, you must have your little tiger scars and things. But I mean, as a woman, you feel that sense of, you know, sometimes insecurity. But I was always good with it because mine are fine. So you don't really see, but it still reduced the size of what it is. So I want you to like tell the people what the lipomassage procedure is all about and how they too can experience what it is.
Absolutely. Talia, I remember that situation where it was the same Egypt show you
yes.
representing Trinidad and Tobago, And you said to me, Natalie, when the camera came up very close, you
Oh.
saw the reduction in the cellulite, and that is what it is.
Yes.
So let me tell you, liposage is non-invasive, so it doesn't. You do not invade the body.
Right. So all who are thinking about
It's lie down.
liposuction, no.
That's correct.
Not
It
that.
is very contrary to liposuction.
Yes.
Liposuction is invasive.
Yes.
They
This-
incise you, they cut you. Yes.
Right.
But with liposage, how it works, it is really draining the waste and the build-up in your body through drainage through your lymphatic system.
Right.
Let me just give you an explanation of what the lymphatic system is.
Yes.
How we lose waste is like perspiration. On our arms, we have lymphatic drain ducts.
Okay.
So the same buildup of toxins in your body leave your body the same way. When we go to the bathroom and we
The
pass,
shower.
that's
Yes.
correct. You lose waste from the body. So what we do is emphasize that treatment. We have two treatments. Manual, we can do manual, which is very deep.
Yes.
And we also have
Which is like a
FDA.
massage.
No, it is. The intent is different, so you
Okay.
cannot say it's a massage.
Okay.
It is lymphatic
Lymphatic.
drainage.
Okay.
Yes.
Right.
And then we couple that with an FDA approved machine that goes.
That's the one that
very deep. The machine that
okay.
you use.
Yes.
Yes. And we go very deep and drain it. At the end of your first treatment, you see immediate results.
Instant results,
Yes,
I must tell you.
immediate results.
And it's very relaxing.
Relaxing.
That's the thing. I did the first time I fell asleep.
Yes,
I
you
fell
slept
asleep,
through it.
yeah.
And one of the things that is important, particularly, let us put it in the context of COVID and the whole immunity system being maintained.
Yes.
It is a good treatment. You can come in, do a couple of those to help with boosting your system.
And what I recognize as well too, sorry to cut you across, is the persons who are really finding it hard to go find time to exercise in gyms, who still kind of paranoid about being mixing with a big crowds and all this kind of stuff. This is like perfect for persons like that, and even introverts, because you know sometimes you don't want to be mixing. You naturally don't like crowds, you don't like people, you know, so you want to be in a space where you feel more enclosed and more privatized.
Correct.
So I just love the fact that you know you could just lay there, and trust me, you really have much of nothing to do.
Nothing to do at all. One of the clients said it's like Zumba on a bed.
Yeah, oh, that is actually a perfect description of the thing. It really is like Zumba on a bed, because when you're done, it's like beads and sweat. First the beginning,
you're
you're
sweating.
sweating. You're gonna be sweating a lot.
Yes.
And then on top of that, you of course you still have your cool calming teas and water and stuff. So you still need to treat your body well, because you can't be doing the procedure and you're still eating 1,000,005 junk food and
Correct.
expect to get a good.
That's a valuable
Yeah.
point. Very
Because I think
valuable.
I actually saw more of a progress and everything happening with me when I ate different. I was literally like
Yes.
doing a lot of toxin free things, like sorry, a lot of juicing at that time.
correct.
Well, I mean, I was in competition mode, so my
In
mindset
competition
was
mode,
different.
yes.
But however, you could still eat your regular food.
Correct, but we encourage you treat it as though you are exercising
In the gym.
and therefore pairing a good diet with
Yes.
it to see the results. And that's it. You see your results.
Results, yeah, and how often can someone do liposuction? Because that's the next thing that a lot of people take for granted.
That's right.
That you can do it how many ever times
Yes.
that
And
you want.
what we like to do is we see you every 3 days.
Yes.
If you have a desired end result, we see you every 3 days. We tell you if you need 12 or 18 or 6 treatments for what you would like
Right.
to see. And you come in, but every 3 days we flush that system. We get those
Right.
toxins out, and you see the difference in your body.
You see?
Yes.
And to me, I think it does better than going to the gym anyway. You get to one, you get to sleep.
Every
Two,
time
you get to you still get to eat, but on a minimized amount, of course. You still have to think about the diet. And three, you get to see a result on your body.
See a result.
Like how you can fight that up? Fight me. You
and
know?
I'm happy that you would have experienced it, so you know the truth about how it works.
Exactly. So
Yes.
it's only when over the Easter, I was like, okay, so the back pains are something that I can't really do anything
for a
about.
treatment.
So I was like, you know what?
Yes.
Who is the best person at this time? I was like, Natalie. I was like, let me do this. I called and I mean, and like old times, of course, she was like, child, just come in the spa and come and get yourself treated, because we can't have you looking any and anyhow out there. So I mean, I'm always so thankful for your support, even beyond doing Top Model Trinidad and Tobago. I mean, and even when I needed advice with a lot of things, I mean, you have always been someone who I could reach out to. So I always want to say thank you. I know I get to say it nationally.
Oh my goodness. You're causing me to blush.
Don't cry now, we are not tissue. We are towels, but we are not tissue. Okay, so let's talk about even doing, because alright, so that is anything else on light massage you want to highlight too?
Yes, let us talk about what do I need this for. If you want a cellulite treatment, most times cellulite on the legs, on the hips, yes, we treat with that. Tummy as well.
Yes.
And if you want, let us say most women, Kalia, have problems with the tummy area, and just to get that a little more inside the press, we would work on that out. Or sometimes you can do your whole body, arms, the back fat. Sometimes that concerns women.
Yo, when the first time I see back fat, I almost died. I was like, what is this?
Yes.
Who invented this stupid looking thing?
And then it over. Oh my goodness.
Now, but mine is like real petite.
Oh my.
You know, but the thing is, that's the thing. Any kind of slight change on even a slim body, you recognize it, and you feel some sort of. I mean, as much as people would see me confident as hell, because I mean that's who I am, but you still go through your psychological issues with even yourself, because people will be like, oh, she's so perfect, this perfect body, and sometimes you still sit down and like, what people talking about, Lord, because you would see your imperfections.
You are so right, and it is in the mind of the client. So the client comes to us, sometimes we find you are looking great, and they will say, no, I find the legs. I want you to tighten up here, and we understand that is how we
So
think.
what about someone who is like super lean?
Yes.
Doing the fitness routines or whatever the case may be, but told herself, you know what, they just want to get rid of the water weight. Is a liposage good for that?
Absolutely. We have liposage, and then we also do detox wraps. We wrap the body with an all natural antioxidant. So what it does, it complexes with the waist, and when you
take one of that.
You're perspiring.
Yes.
We did that, and that is almost like the fast track to what you want to get done.
So you see, guys, I really want you to understand, it's like, I'm not talking this because I want to talk it because Natalie's talking it. I'm talking it because I experienced it, and I'm telling you, and yes, I'm selling it. Fight me. Yes, it's like one of the best procedures ever, and like relaxation is beyond me, because you really come, and it's the environment is a family type environment. You know, so everyone is very
private,
loving,
it's confidential.
So I mean, at the end of the day, I always have to think about the people who follow me and the people who want to get good results, the persons who think about, you know, themselves in general. And then a lot, again, we could never get to people enough to explain how much self-care is needed. It's like a thing. It's
absolutely important.
COVID has made you understand the benefits of taking one step closer to taking care of yourself. It has.
Absolutely, it has. And I think as, you know, persons, women, men, they are really doing more of it now. I'm seeing it happening through the business. They are taking care of themselves, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
And let's talk about party of 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Well, normally we do parties anyway, spa parties.
Yes.
And you coming in your numbers, but because of the COVID regulations and we comply, based on the space, we will normally take 5 at a time. Sometimes persons want to do different things, so depending on the service, but at the end of the day, they usually have this big party, so we keep it a 5 for now.
And so they can book you just for that day.
Absolutely, we book them for a period of time, and that's your time. The spa belongs to you.
You see, guys,
you're in your robe walking around,
ain't that glorious? Ain't that glorious, right? Ain't that glorious, but it's glorious wine. So I mean, it really is very glorious towards your body, and definitely, I'm telling you, you feel great in the mind.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Yes.
So we are going to experience some liposage. I'm just going to show you a quick procedure when we come right back.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday the best mouth-watering Creole menus, and yes, you've guessed it, delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
So guys, I am back and we are going to experience leg wrap liposuction. I believe that is what it's called, right? Yes. So, I mean, it already started the little session here and it's going amazing. So let me take you through the entire step.
Thank you, Atalia. What we have being represented right now is one of our trained lipotherapists, Marissa, and she is doing what we call the ringing deep tissue method for removal of cellulite, removal of waste and toxins from the leg area. So this is working on the leg area. In Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds, we are the only certified spa in the Caribbean to offer liposage treatments. We are all trained and certified to apply this protocol. It's a very relaxing protocol. At this time, Athalia is feeling no pain. She's very comfortable. And this demonstration is of the manual. And then you would also see where we use the machine, which gives a deep percussive treatment of the thigh area. Nice, show it deep, nice. Yes, Maris. Right, this step is also assisting with the drainage and really activating the fatty tissue, the toxins, and allowing it to release into the drainage ducts. The demonstration at this time is going to show the use of the FDA certified machine that will now continue the process. So the technician is sanitizing the applicators that she's about to use, and then she's going to apply her settings. All treatments have particular settings to say the depth of the tissue work that is being done. And here it is. She's applying it onto the body. Again, there is no pain. There's no pain involved. It's not invasive, but it's working. The tissues are being activated and percussively dealt with the machine.
That's it.
Yes, yeah, that's it.
This segment demonstrates the wrapping. It's an all natural fabric that is used to wrap the body. It is soaked with an all natural antioxidant. The antioxidant complexes with the toxins in the body and helps to drain the waste again out of the body. One thing we should add is that the lymphatic system is what is also called the waste drainage of the body. All waste is lost through the lymphatic system. So what she's doing here is doing the wrap. This is paired with both the manual and the machine work. And this is where after the wrap is completed, she will cover, she would then be wrapped in a foil, aluminum foil wrap, and then covered and left for a duration of time that is required in the treatment. And there is where the perspiring and the perspiration and the release of the toxins and waste occur. Right, put the foil.
So, I am here feeling so awesome after this lovely treatment. So, the foil is going to be added to the final procedure. However, one person gets to experience one of the functions and services here at Glorious Bodies, Glorious Minds. So, stay tuned to find out how you can win yourself a gift card to come right here at Glorious Bodies, Glorious Mind, which is located upstairs Shops of Trin City. So it's located upstairs Shops of Trin City, close just after you pass McCoy, and it's on the way on the highway. So you would have like such an amazing time here. So follow the instructions that I'm going to post, and you or whoever you want to win it for will come straight to the desk and ask for your gift card. So stay tuned, and thank you so much for tuning in. Now bye, because I'm going to enjoy the rest of this. See you all next time.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday the best mouth-watering Creole menus, and yes, you've guessed it, delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Don't let the COVID-19 restrictions dampen your celebration. Let Wave stream your event live. Weddings, sports events, talk shows, any event done virtually in HD quality. Let friends and family outside of Trinidad and Tobago bid your loved ones goodbye as we stream your funeral live on social media. Call 294-1105 or 686-1419 for more info.
careful, eh?
Because
we decriminalize the thing. So when we say pull tonight, we are, we are
careful. Then pull it to the ground.
It means numbers, right? Right? Numbers.
Okay.
Not
Talking like this, I have to stay afloat. First thing on the agenda is the $100 note. I will tell you this, and listen to me. Right now everybody's spending all their money. And if you didn't know, plenty stories unfold. They had new bills and even one was old. So if you didn't know, open your eyes and see. We have plenty of the new money. Well, if you didn't know, we have the rank with plenty money in the central bank. And to catch all the crooks and the money low, we have to let go plenty money for so. We break them by the container, by the pile. So the crooks and them they start to get all wild. I tell you this, and it is for so. They try to get rid of all the bull money. Even those who on the ship jumping on the sea for the big new note, the cryptocurrency. Yes, I tell you this, as you all can know, we had a lot of it for the money, so yes, what is going on? Everybody know where the money come from. So listen what I say today. Go and get all your new money. Pocket dry, I can't even ask why. They don't want me apply. I don't even have a cent for the prelims are hanging on the fence. We ain't getting no pay, and I could do with some new money today. I'm talking on the behalf of all. We know some of that new money now. Now judges, I say, without no regret, when I on the road, I just get red vexed. When the traffic start building up, and somebody in front you trying to stop, because they on the phone or they drinking tea. They care about you, they don't care about me. I'm telling you, I don't really play. When I have to mash brakes, I just get road rage. This thing called road rage, it like a pain. Hit it from my rematch, straight to Port of Spain. Then 6 o'clock I try to leave my house. I hit brush my teeth, stiffness in my mouth. Just to beat traffic straight down to town. I in the traffic standing up like a clown. I can't move, I can't go, I'm ready to leave. This road rage just real upset me. Body, body. Now I feel road rage just give me stress. It does make me sweat when I get upset. I have to mash gas, then I have to mash coal, then mash gas again. I don't know what to do. I only want to reach where I will go. My destination could be work or home. But once they see I have to suck, I just get mad, I want my chef everything up. Now before I go, I have to let you know, all the drivers in here, leave your road rage home. Cause it just take one thing to make it go far. Somebody knock your car or hit your sister. You jump out, Peter rage, you're ready to fight. For one accident you will lose your life. So could be the day or could be the night. Do not make road rage make you lose your life.
Well, good night to all of you. I do, and how do you do? Well, I just picked a refrain. The refrain says, never me again. Now I don't know what you thinking, but somebody have to be drinking. Because the way how the thing going, like you will never see me again. Well, the other day I went for a walk, and with my friend I had a little talk. Now the things that I tell she, I didn't want she tell nobody. Now she went and spread my business, and I feel to give she licks. So yeah, what I tell myself, never me again with that kind of big tricks. Alabade, alabade. And next day I walking in the rain, and in my head I start to feel a pain. Well, girl, I didn't know what to do. In my belly, I feel like a ooh. Well, let me tell you right now, I run in the bush like a cow. Because the things what I was eating before, it never me again. I had enough. So tonight I am here to tell you, watch the things that you do and make sure what you're doing is right. And tell me nobody get tight, because when you do it now, you can't do it again, no way, no how. So just remind yourself, you can't say never again, because it don't go on already.
Topic that I would like to get. My topic is Cooler Fet. Later this week I have to sing in one. Me and a good friend go to Bantan, and when I go there I want them woman to wind up on me. I is the dirty man. You know I would never regret that my topic tonight is the Cooler Fet. Hey, hey. You see, all inclusive is a thing of the past. Them thing not good, it cannot last. Everybody, I say you have to get your hand and foot inside the Cooler Fet. You could imagine me having Cooler Fet. Everybody in there never regret. I'm telling them
inside the show. Cool effects is the new way. Party must go. Yeah. Bang, bang, bang. Listen. Well, I love the beat and I have to rock it. In a cool effects, a man they pick my pocket. At one time I saw a policeman and I tried to get his attention. One time the people lock up the tail and I thought he was going in jail. When I see him in Shagona, I wanted to fail because the police and them give the man a bail. How do you do that? Bang, 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 bang. Oh God. Cool effect is my topic, everybody see. Party is snaky, but when I go in the cool effect, my company, I hope I could take these two ladies. All of them fine, they're looking good for me. Don't matter, I have a short duty. Everybody in here, let me come. Snaky and the seagulls will have a trees for me. Bang, bang, bang. That's it. Bang, 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 bang. Salty manite.
I'm telling you, listen carefully right now, the lingo, he is not happy because from long time ago, they used to have stick fighting, you know. I'm telling you, my friend, understand this thing. Any guy when the fellas get in the ring, I say, my friend, this will be well aware. Some stick fighting, some fellas will bust your head. My friend, plain and candidly, what is carnival without controversy? Them stick fighters, they have red right, and the fellas, they step aside, because I'm telling you, don't think I funny. They vex because they ain't get no money. When I hear that, I pull out nana, because they say, no money, no boy. I sit down in my house up in Cleaver Heights. Just seen it last week Friday night. Not too far from the Lingo home is a place they call the Arima Village Road. They had the semi-finals competition, but also now they see no six man. The reason why they tell you payment candidly, them fellas they get last year money. Well, I put the blame on the NCC and on the chairman especially, because the man, listen what I say, the people money just so he take away. He say he ain't paying them at all, and that is why all them fellas fall. But the reason why he will hold the fund is because he wants a proper gas station.
Everybody know bodies as a pill. Some of them take it till they getting killed. I don't know what's wrong with them youths and them. Like with this Zesta pill, they have a problem. Don't take this Zesta pill, it will send you mad. I don't know why they bring this in Trinidad. I don't want to talk about them, make me shame. You know they go back taking Zesta pill and things. doctor medicine and you see it easy. A doctor not go like to make people shame, but they come back taking things. That's a pill again. I tell them don't do that, yeah, you finish that, because half of the youth's going to go real mad. All who take this up till already raise your hand. I know that some young man and some woman that they could you see. I tell them you're flat, but when they come to this up man, we know what that. This is something that they get shot to kill you, so you better know. Boy, what you going to do? I tell them you're flat, I tell them you're plain. Try your best and go take this up again. La la la. La la la. I'm sorry for them, like some of them, they have a problem. They want to chop their mother, they chop with their father. When they take these as a pill, they have no behavior. So I'm telling you, take out my refrain, never try to take it. Just a pill again, this is a pill not for we, it's for mad people. So keep yourself boy out of that trouble. Thank you. Yeah.
These short pants will not be slack to find it shouldn't bring Red House back. It costs a lot of money and it's there for people to say. Now understand what short pants say. I can't get it now, it's a lovely building. But after that money spending, I can't understand why the damn thing is. It is not, I don't agree with Wimpy and Company. It was Wimpy and Company, millions of dollars and plenty money. Understand, I started to sub for all that money. I thought I'd get a good job. But, so to speak, the first rate come, a wholesale leave. They need to take some of that money back. Understand, so to speak, you can build that building and expect a leak. I mean, what is God sent? That's the house of the parliament. Next day, what the politicians will send, they'll say raindrops falling on my head. I cannot take in all construction. It does have mistake. So they trying to tell me that I should understand that immediately. But I don't understand that at all. They were supposed to make checks. It make it be born. I mean, so to speak, all that money and you still getting me.
C'est mon yo-yo, c'est la la la. Ladies and gents, hear me partner. What would you want to be Prime Minister? As far as we all can see, he want to be PM of TNT. If you look at his union work, you will realize he's not making to be Prime Minister so badly. If you come to get good, you be behind for we. See what you do. Say la la la. Oftentimes I will wonder, well, what would you make a damn good Prime Minister? First thing we all will surely see, he will be marching the streets of TNT. Imagine if he was Prime Minister, you wouldn't get away with no bubble partner, because anytime you do anything crazy, he go marching into the cemetery. Sing it, Rama! I want to hear! Now if you watch it qualify easy, all Prime Ministers, that's a controversy. I remember Dr. Pete Rowley, he was put out to be PM in TNT. And if you look at Madame Kamala, they say that she is a old drunker. So what would you hear me partner? He's a bubble scandalous and rape. Let you know, I don't think you will get away with that just so. But if you look closely, I'm sure you know he might be Prime Minister of Tobago. Because as far as we all can see, he's a strong advocate for autonomy. So I am telling you right now, I have to say no. He must not be here about TNT, maybe Tobago. Sing! I want to say something. I am very glad for that fella they brought for land. I want to say, my friend, I am asking please, he's the captain of all the West Indies. Everybody knows he what he should. Since he take over the side, really played good. And I want to say, leave him at the helm. Poland is our motivation now for them. Poland, my friend, is a good leader. Look at what happened. They gone in India. Them fellas and them lady was across. Little bit and they were not in their loss. Poland, my friend, he doing what he do. He's really a good captain for true. I tell you again, I am very glad. Don't know that Poland come from there in Trinidad. I want everyone now to understand. Look how we come and we live for Ireland. Them fellas and them say it at a glance. We pull under the hem, there is not a chance. I tell you, no, my friend, it is right indeed. That fella called Poland, he could really lead. That is why I want to see something right now. Mr. Iron Ball, boy, please take my ball. There is one thing I want you to know. He should have been the captain a long time ago. That is why, my friend, I am talking flat. He would never be lost in like that. But then again, if you like me please, they have plenty for all the West Indies. And you know it's true. I said it again. Mr. Pollard, my friend, keep using your brain.
For years I know that the thing was wrong. When you go up in the savannah with one son, as a matter of fact, by singing one song that is kindergarten. A lot of them think that two songs was blows because a lot of them cannot compose. I tell you and I believe strong, they must sit down and write their two songs. When you sing two songs, the world will know that this is the true land of Calypso. But why they want to sing one and sit down and cry is because they can't get two good songs to buy. I like the tone song business and I find that is an expansion of the writer's mind. When you go up there, you must use your brain. So my friend, I'm glad we have two songs again. So when they go up there and two songs they sing, everybody in the world going to like this thing. And in your ears, well, they're going to ring. Only then you're a true Calypso king. Tiger and lion crawling in the grave, only telling them young people to behave. Why you going up there and spoiling the art? We want you to use this thing from your heart. Go up there and sing this two song like we, and that is the way we want it to be. Tell the whole world this is Calypso land, and what we have is a two-song real tradition.
I don't know what's wrong with that man, Jesse. May I don't even put them not funny, right? Alright, if we are to sit and up with open, I don't take it open for he assure. Because something wrong with that man for true. Something wrong, I believe have the flu. The corona, the virus, the swine, I don't know. I don't know if you're ready to make this a show. Trinidad is a serious nation. So Jeffrey, relax and relaxation. Jeffrey, relaxation. Relax. I see all your clap, all your like the vibe. Jeffrey, you want to keep it alive. I can't wait to the man, I can't wait to you. The man is a real serious student of Germany. I come in to tell you one time, how we run it. He got the big thing and we lie and we pass it. We like the divide it up true. Jeffrey, I know what you have to do. I'm going to tell him. Yes, I won't tell him. Tell me, man. Alright, if you're not good, let me get serious with you. Jeffrey, you can do whatever you want to do. May I receive the clip over there again. But make sure you don't make the people feel shame. I don't make them. You have a real good energy. You have a good vibe and that's good synergy with the people. They want to bring it back. I tell them, may I receive the clip over there. Good night. When I don't talk, some might think I is a fool. But parents, they need look parent in school. For some parents, look they really off. You know what I say, they're too kind of soft. Cause them kids at home, they let them to roam. Do all kind of things and leave them alone. And when the police catch them and they lock them up, they put on them start to say how the police wrong.
parents look, they send their children up here. And you know that they don't really care. The kids they do look all kind of things. Even the kind of things they just bring back home in their house, the parents don't check. And now look, they're running their life to a wreck. And most of the kids, you must understand, they need some parenting and some guidance. Young lady, look, she had a son. Every day the teacher telling he do it wrong. She never believed, look, the woman dressed, always accuse the teacher. I tell you yes, but one day look, the camera phone it start. So they had a video and they take that. She still didn't believe, you know what happened now? It's 15 he doing, I tell you now. It's a difficult job that you have to do because these parents, they don't really care what is going on. Look out here. Some parents want to only party and drink. About the younger generation, they don't really think. But all of us must come together and change that style and stop the nation from running wild. Thank you.
You know that is a very serious idea. It is a very good idea also to put calypso in schools, as you know. Well, my friends, whoever think about that, I'm telling you plain, the red rest mat. That idea, you know, is really boss. School curriculum idea is of course. Yes, my friend, it is the golden rule to put school curriculum in the current school. Yes, my friends, it is calypso and the youth of today. Yes, they want to know. Whenever they are in the classroom, they must know the school rules and it's true. So I'm telling you, I want you to know school and the curriculum also. Yes, my friends, between me and you, this thing is well long overdue. They should have do this thing from day one. Yes, my friend, that is number one. It is every day in the golden rule. Calypso in school, that is the red rule. So my friends, I'm telling you now, school curriculum must go on in here somehow. I want to thank the Ministry of Education for bringing school curriculum in this nation. I want to see the organization pushing it, and right tomorrow they must start it. The youth and children of tomorrow, they must know the future of calypso. Put it every day in the textbook and make sure they read it and when they look. Thank you. Dance and we celebrate. It's like all I've choose the topic for me, so I'm feeling to jump down there and then start to tell all the truth. You see, President, it's nice that I was with when
to all kind of example artists. And they were saying all kind of different things, all kind of topic that was truth for them. And they were saying just like I love this topic. So I wanna look at the truth. Attitude, you know, a little gratitude. And say a little thanks to NCC, Toko, and the Express Speed Holding for making all of this thing possible. So we go come and say, I'm so grateful that they call it to do. You're the only to know we have a wonderful. And if I ask any little boy or girl, especially those tourists, you see those who come from England, when you ask them anything about this country, they will tell you better than your spouse. Because she knows that nothing about this is true. Or where it comes from, like the day hormone, when Steve Van had no that's when they did. And then they get the real modern interaction. So say like some people, they get even more today. They come out here and they didn't wash their arm. They hair smelling like a chicken farm. I'm telling you this, I'm not saying to play. You have to bathe every day to step up your game. I'm telling you this, I'm not telling you flat. I just feel regularly, yes I just do that. Yes, this is the scene. You have to practice procular hygiene. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you, baby people with modern water skin. How you can come in a maxi and you smell it like a cow bouncy. I'm telling you, I'm not saying it again. You have to be properly yesterday. Yes, that is a fact, but you have to brush your teeth front and back. I'm telling you, it's just not about the day. You have to be smelling nice, yes I say. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you clear. If you don't be today, then you wouldn't hear parents. I want to advise you to. You can't have your children smelling, stay going to school. Yes, no, this is the last verse and this except was no time to rehearse. To tell you how to sing about how you're being regularly brush your teeth. Now I'ma tell you this, I want to know you have to be so you can come the extempo. I'm telling you, I'm not telling you play. Some people they beat on the edge backstage.
to go outside and play. But I tell you, I just been a fright anytime the sun sets and it's at night. Most of all, as I focus, I am scared of the coronavirus. Listen to me, I'm telling you, partner, from all the way from Wuhan in China, I would be frightened and very sad if you see that thing it reach Trinidad. So I'm telling you, listen and prepared. It's better be prepared than to be scared.
Well, I am glad I have to comment. At last the Red House will have the parliament. Because I'll say candidly, you know how long it was down there in South Key. And I know it is our wish. I am so glad they take it good refurbish. But it took so long, it is plain to see. And I wondering how it takes so much money. Because you know I have to commend Dr. Rowley said it's money well spent, $400 and something million, but still I get in for us. I am very glad that it opened, but I won't understand, I don't know the reason. It opened sometime the other week, and after all that money spent, it still have a leak. Well, since it's open, of course, I hope we have a better parliamentary discourse. Monilal won't give young pressure and only telling the man about his stepdaughter. Since it's open, I have to tell, I hope them politicians will do much very well, because I have to say we need better discourse in our politics today. Because that Red House and the take of privilege, it is a part of our built heritage. In fact, I am feeling such pleasure like the magnificent seven round savannah. That Red House, I'll tell everybody, that Red House is a part of our history. And now it's open, I am very glad. It's a great representation of the architecture in Trinidad. Thank you very much. Boy, that topic is real trouble. Miss Betty Cat fighting people. Yes, what a hell of a thing. On that the content I must say. Look at talking and talking flat. And I could say Betty have a bad cat. And she cat is terrible. Why not? Betty Cat be fighting people. That they're talking about. I don't know if he's from east, west, north, or south. But they're talking flat. I hope Betty have a nice cat. Yeah, look, I'm telling you. How is that? The cat does do. So people, as far as I could see, I hope that cat don't mind country.
Once again, good night to you all. As you all can see, I am Fireball. And all you hear the topic I get. Up to now, I don't know what to sing about it yet. Yes, I saw honest youth. And you know that I'll tell them all the truth. And although I admit what it's all about, or they're laughing or they're too wicked, that is what I want to shout. When Gary put up with the whole crew and lock up people, that's what it's supposed to do. Yet there's their voice in the background. Are you too wicked? Are you taking people from? Yes, I feel like when I get that phrase. But look at back and now inside this place. It's like they do not want the crime to stop. Are you too wicked? They shouting to interrupt. When police dress up and come in the place, are you wicked? That is everybody phrase. But when the gunman reach and he start to shoot, all of them is hide. Yeah, that is the truth. You know, I wonder what it's all about. It seems like they want the bandits to run the road. When police come, are you wicked? They like to call. When gunman come, you don't hear none of them at all. Well, thank you all for so much for your help. Or you're not wicked. I will sing it myself. And I'll sing a verse. And I'll just start to clap. And I must admit, I feel less nervous when I do that. So when we reach in the second round, and I'm singing, continue clapping along. If I don't do that, I'm gonna feel stupid. And when I leave, I will say, oh, you're too wicked.
Everybody know them on a mission. Police, bada, see, and plenty of them won't even understand police. Them have a real ambition, a policeman being a politician. Cause they see them will set a lot of trends, put a lot of them corrupt people and in pens. They don't understand the logistics, but they want to contribute to the statistics. I want them to please understand, give them a chance as a politician. Corruption there, but you need a politician who does sit down and hear. The policeman ran know he work, so he don't mind putting down a dirty work. All the people and them who like corruption and just like to squander money and obstruction. The policeman will go and do up his work. Don't get it twisted, that is what Gary there, you know. Set a trend and a new pattern. Give the policeman and them a new chance. A lot of them have the head on in the game, but some of them politicians them have no brain. Them only want to take thing away from me. The policeman doing his professional duty, so give him a chance and don't let it go. Let the man get a chance to do his work.
everyone here to please understand that what I am saying, please don't forget it. They have something, they have to legalize it. When they legalize it, it will cause pressure, especially for all of them Rastas. So right about now, I will want to encourage if you legalize it, you'll end up like the Rasta man here on the stage. I will say this very openly, but to legalize it, I will have to disagree. And what I say here, it ain't no mama guy. If you legalize it, plenty people going and get higher. And understand, as a public government, they have decriminalizing no wrong. So understand what it is I say. Decriminalizing it is not what we doing. Now my young man here, I ain't causing no pressure, but I don't want them to legalize marijuana, but they don't do it. It's something of the past. Some people say that's how we talking and we too fast. But what I am saying, I say it openly, legalizing it to prosper in the country. So everybody, I want you all to know why they legalize this thing here inside Trinidad. Now they legalize it here in Trinidad. No man growing tree in the backyard. They selling it all down in the streets, and that same kind of thing causing pressure and heat everywhere you go. Around the corner is somebody else selling marijuana. So right about now, please don't forget it. If it's up to me, they wasn't legalizing it. Thank you very much.
Simply remember, some years ago a song by Mr. Killer. He said that he didn't want nobody skinny. He wanted a fat compact girl to manage me. That was a big song, yes I do say. That was a hit and it run away. Look at 2020 and what you see. Now you're dancing and she back home. And don't be amazed, being fit and trim today is a craze. But I want you to know everything's slim and healthy just so. Terry Lyons, she's very sweet, like friends, and he loved the family.
happen right here by Holy Trinity. A big modeling show for everybody. People say, like they're going mad, how they have naked woman parading so in Trinidad. I'm telling you, it's not a privilege. In fact, that has to be sacrilege. When I go to pray, it's God I want to see. I didn't go to church to see no lady Banksy.
I will say this in my song. I believe the bishop was wrong. I started not telling you flat. He should have never allowed that. I mean, it's really obscene. Some people trying to say the problem is the dean, but they are looking for a purge. Is the bishop in charge of the church?
Say, oh, yo, 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 yo. There are so many places here in TNT that designers should display it properly. They could have taken their clothes and do it all and model their costumes up at Queen's Hall. Now let me tell you this, I wouldn't stop. I agree, you could blame the bishop, but I am telling you right now here in this song, them designers who do that, all of them wrong.
Byron, what you say, you're making me ball. I mean, I don't want to make you feel small. I want you to look, I want you to see. They're going to choose a different place. With that, I agree. I mean, I am telling you, for something like that, Queen's Hall or down by Kaiso Blue. When I saw the thing, I got really sick. The bishop allowed that in his bishopric.
If it's modeling in church, I'll say, oh God, these are things that should never get people born. They could have even called Mr. Myron B. I would have modeled inside their bread decently. Let me tell you this, for what it's worth, is a local designer who designed this shirt. And as you can see, by the way I'm dressed, I could have modeled inside the church. If you agree, say yes.
Byron, you make me open my eye. I mean, just now you criticize. I heard you singing your song, and you said how the church was wrong. Now, you're really saying dirt. You want to go in the church and model this shirt. Byron, please make up your mind. You're talking stupidly. You're damn down on time.
Let me explain this to you very easily. I have no problem with modeling, I have problem with exposing Banksy. I'm telling you now, don't be too bored. You can't show your Banksy in the house of the Lord. Now let me tell you this, you must understand. Every lady modeling here in this land. So half naked ladies on the altar. Partner, that's sacrilege, partner.
I don't want to say this and make you see red. Long time in church, they used to cover the head. Understand, especially on the altar. They would cover the neck and cover the shoulder. But what did I see? I agree with you, it had plenty bare
Well, this is a real problem. I hear with the national anthem, they say no opera in the anthem. That is not a problem. But first of all, I would like to say, this is a very special day. I'm here and I was here before, but first time I sing it with me mentor. Bang, bang, bang.
To change the anthem is real treason. Anthem was written for special reason. I telling you, changing it is wrong. Our anthem is our national song, and when we hear it, you must understand. You would have to stand at attention. And I telling you, I want you to know, you must sing it the way.
Yeah, standing at attention is the thing. I know you is the extempo king, but tonight I'm beating you in the ring. And when you fling thing, I will sling back thing. Outside there, you tell me no jump up, but what I go do if I'm naturally hot? I have to sing and move my ways, and that is the way I will get my place. Bang, bang. Yes.
Many singers have different choice, and all of us sing with a different voice. I telling you, it can't cause no pain if that is the way you're trained. But when you're going to sing the anthem, you mustn't sing it to cause no problem. I telling you, what you do that for, we prefer not to hear it in a bar.
Bang, bang, bang. Opera and anthem, yin and yang. Snake here with the champion. Semi-final, bacchanal. Look at Tankalang. Opera and anthem, two different things, that's a problem. But you know recognition, when we play, we must stand at attention.
No, silly boy, I want you to know, stop making yourself a party show. You also causing a problem. What we singing about is our anthem. Every single time you open your mouth, you're taking the topic all about. Looking at you and singing after all, you cannot sing we anthem at all.
I hear what you say, and you're quite wrong. You're rhyming, but I don't like your song. You should be training a man so young for I to come along. You as a man, you love to sing, and you love to do your thing. Standing for the anthem is dignity, but why your sister they say that you're nasty?
I can tell you something, Katie, that they have nothing to do with me. When that time come, I will deal with them. But right now I'm dealing with we anthem. When you're singing it, whether day or night, you have to make sure you sing it right. And when you do that, then we'll understand. Stand at attention, and God bless our nation.
This thing is so dangerous. I'm talking about the coronavirus. Well, it is giving me pressure. You know it starts somewhere in China. And this thing so very sad. I sincerely hope it can reach Trinidad. But I am kind of worried, you don't have to ask. How come none of all you men wearing face masks?
As you all should know that they come from far. They end up imitating down in China. I want to say something, but I'm talking. How you could be eating snake and then eating bat. Everybody know I want to take a pause. Eating snake and bat, that is the main cause. I want to say something, we feeling the heat. Ain't no way them thing is for man to eat.
That's my reason. You should know that's why black sage is frightened. Because I don't want you to say I'm a wretch, but this is one thing I don't want to catch. And I know Donald Trump is pleased because it is destroying them Chinese. But if it's one thing, that virus I don't want, I'm afraid to go in a Chinese restaurant.
Listen carefully. In China, it's 700 dead already. When I read that, it don't be so sad. Let's try our best, but not to reach Trinidad. I tell you, my friend, it will be a trip. That is why we put in a hole on them cruise ship.
When they get the vaccine, somebody will get rich. But I will tell you, don't get me call that coronavirus, don't catch it at all.
This virus, I say, this thing is not nice. No, look how the world had to pay the price. Everybody has to be now under pressure. What because of the stupidness going in China? The fellas and everybody very crude. They have to understand what is real food. Everybody know we feeling the heat. How you could tell me rat and bat is meat? Go good.
But them Chinese people, they can't make it degrade. And what I find is so indiscreet. Now that they put Chinatown in Charlotte Street, when they do that, I have to declare, maybe nobody should block all Chinese coming here, because that thing is me in pain. I'm not even feeling to shop in Charlotte Street, Chinatown again.
And we don't want nobody else to get sick. Everybody know it is very vague. Right about now that thing come like a whole play.
singing for free.
Well, you know every day you must work. Sometimes your body look it might hurt, but certain things we all got to do. And I tell you, look, this is all true. Cause if we don't get up, look every day and try for ourselves to pave our way, you know things go get really hard for we. Because nothing in life you know is free.
Shed some tears because how it happened about 2 years. I'm telling you, not too far from here. I went to make a fair song in Woodford Square. And when I tell the lady I had no money, first of all she started to run away from me. But when she realized the Lego cannot see, you know the woman, she gave me the fares for free.
Get them thing no more. I have some good friends in who I believe. A good brethren who I used to call Steve. I had no money, some things I had to buy. I asked him for a little help and he asked me why.
To sing here tonight is my privilege. All you notice a young lady bring me on stage, but every time she come on stage with me, you know we get a real harass from Godfrey. So I tell them you are the one to make strife. This how the man making she my wife. I telling you, listen carefully. You know the man, he giving me a wife for free.
Calypso, I like the king, and I know I'm trying to be the king. I say I go enter competition, and I go come and hit them look some big song. So I just up, get ready, and well prepared. They say it's Cooper and I'm born up here. No money in my pocket, try to sing, you see. They say you can't sing, but nothing in life is free.
Tell you something, Mr. Naiku. This is an advice I must give to you. Every time you want to sing the extempo and you want to come up against lingo, in the last verse, just now you sing, you say that how you want to be king. But the way you dress, it is clear to see, like somebody come and lend you the clothes for free.
You have under that man because you're talking about I just and how I look. But Lingo man, you got to go back into your book. I see you look your jacket, I look your pants, but your shoes if a different color from this glass. I wonder if you were dressed in the light with off. But Lingo boy, you know say you're lost. Thank you.
You get the fireball, I find the extent putting our red bacchanal. Oh yeah, Chinese eating cat. We know that is a fact. But not them alone eating cat today. Yes, that's just what the MC now say. And with him come to eat the cat Chinese steak first prize.
Now listen to me, I could tell you what, them Chinese have a crazy diet. All of my money I will bet, they eating everything, that includes pets. I tell you with them I pick a bone, they wouldn't leave dog and cats alone. Listen to me, they just cheat, they say that cat is the sweetest meat.
But I tell you with pretty ladies like these, how can we blame the Chinese? If they're looking pretty like you, believe me, I will be eating that too. You know, first of all, I must compliment the lady how she is looking excellent. So right now, I don't want to cause no scene, but when they say cat, what cat they mean?
Now I is a lady and I'm not sticking. I really love me fried chicken. I can't leave that thing alone. I especially love to suck the bone. But this is what you must understand. Everybody have their own tradition. This is what I want to plainly state. Who am I to discriminate?
Well, I will tell you something when I say suck the bone. Girl, you're not alone. I promise I will be with you while you suck the bone. On the cat, I will chew. I hope I understand what I'm trying to say. I hope you're not misunderstand me today. In other words, what I'm saying, we are the winner. Tonight, me and you could go and have dinner.
What you say, big with all. I ain't want to go to dinner with you at all. I ain't telling you, you ain't talking sense. I feel you talking, but eating something else. Listen to me, I want to plainly state. It's only chicken and duck on my plate. What you say there, I can't stand it at all. Mr. Man, I ain't eating no cat at all.
But just so you know, say that you eating bone. I never accuse you. I leave you alone. I talk about cat. You accusing me. I'm only watching like a tie like guys are trying me. Lady, what you think I talking about? Let me hear everything from your mouth. Please, I want you to misunderstand fireball. And I ain't afraid to hard lingo at all.
Watch out, you like plenty scandal and they enjoying the bacchanal. Listen to me, I go tell you flat. Leave Mr. Lingo, please out of that. This is what you must understand. Mr. Lingo is a married man. I telling you, plain and simply, try your best and have some morality.
Now they say Panorama should be Tobago, and I think that they should really just go.
It's a twin island, so we should share 1 year for them. This is the year, because it's an island filled up with pride. It's 2 not 1, so I think that I would go to bed, will listen some fun after take my foot in the sun.
They say Panorama should be in Tobago. This was a request from the president of Trinbago. Not telling this, I feel she on a boat. I want to know she fits in all the pan on the boat. So listen to me, and I'll have to confess, if she doing that, that's going to cause plenty stress. So everyone that I say this openly, but again all them back over there if they have no money.
Now it's because you forget about money. Panorama is sweeter than honey. So if we have it here, I have an idea. Take the plane, we'll go over there. Let the contestants who play band, soon as they reach the beautiful island.
Well, it don't happen, how we will forget it. They sent it over to Tobago and that's the end of it. I'm pretty boy right now, I wanted to know the end result next week Sunday. We're going in Tobago, we going over there. I'll say it to everybody, and we're gonna export the culture in TNT. So right about now, I want you all to know the end conclusion is Panorama in Tobago.
No Panorama is theirs and it's ours. It was built right here on the shores. We export it all over the world, but to keep it ours is the main goal. And when I say ours, not only Trinidad, because the people could really play ball. So if they come cross and we go across, we go lost. It's we culture, of course.
They just come across here, so really pretty. I really do find it wrong for me to go over there and be telling them pan song. They really not taking anything out. And then they say the president, she only like to run she mouth. Just saying that how I said we go back nowhere, but ordinary Sunday we all go and find out.
University. Of course we are the mecca of the ski ride. I drink it out and make it right. Lord, the mecca of Calypso. Take it out in Tobago. And we want this whole wide world to know. So,
the 12 that we had earlier on, 7 will be moving forward. As we told you all, they were in pairs. It doesn't necessarily mean the first 2 pair, the second 2 pair, but 7 from that 12 will be moving
the highest
forward.
scoring 7.
Highest scoring 7.
And they are as follows in no particular order, right?
No particular order.
Alicia Ray, Lady Syntax.
Lady Syntax, give her a lovely round of applause, yeah.
Hezekiah Joseph.
Hezekiah Joseph.
Lingo, Joseph Laplaciere.
Lingo.
Myron Bruce, the incredible Myron B.
Myron B.
Philip Murray, the Black Sage.
Black Sage.
Rohan Richards, Fireball.
Rohan Richards.
And number 7, Winston Peters, the Gypsy.
So let's hear it for our 7 finalists. They will be going up against Brian London, the defending champion,
on Wednesday.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morby. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly. Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morby. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
welcome. We are coming from the house of the home of, before I tell you, let me tell you where I'm coming from. We're in Buenos Aires. Right? So, of course, when I say Buenos Aires, you'll have an idea of who we are talking to today. We are talking to the original Western Rollins, also known as Cro-Cro, also known as the Mighty Midget, also known as the Four King. Let me, F-O-U-R-K-I-N-G, the four-time Calypso King, just to make sure. Welcome, Cro-Cro.
Pleasure, man, pleasure.
Nice having us here, man.
You don't need hold,
Yeah, I don't need you. For a minute, I thought that we were asking myself and the cameraman Jason if he was still in Trinidad because it's a long drive.
No, but it's enjoyable,
Yeah, it was a nice drive, but how it is to be coming from so far. For instance, and I know a lot of Calypsonians come from far. Yourself, Mighty Duke, I think, came from Point Fortin, Blue Boy. And what kind of challenges you would have had because most of the action take place in Port of Spain? What kind of challenges you had to face back in the day?
Well, you had to use it. You had to use it smartly. I use it smartly. Okay, fine. As distance from point from Buenos Aires to Port of Spain. But Port of Spain is where anything happening.
Yeah.
I used to use, I still do that, I still use the time, the hour and a half, 2 hours to drive from here to Port of Spain. I used to use it smartly, you know. I could think it is like the only time I really still have with myself.
Okay. Yeah.
Me and God and me, I could think, no distractions as regards to people talking there. I think so now I want to get a manager. So now I get a manager.
Yeah.
He just smashed me up. And he just asked me once that question about this and that, and I was on a trend.
Yeah.
You know? But you use it, you use it up and down. It's like you have 4 hours with yourself for me, 24 hours a day.
Yeah.
And first I write a song last night, I could write a voice or 2.
Yeah.
When I want me with a tape in the car,
okay.
guitar in the car, most things in the car.
Yeah. So you could make it Calypso and thing.
Yeah. So it's not any problem for me to stay here as I had maybe.
Okay, nice. So how would you describe your career? I know you have been singing long time.
74.
74?
Yeah.
You see?
Officially
from 1974. So how would you describe your illustrious career?
Great. Great, you know, everything doesn't be really the way you want it to be. 100, but yeah, I understand that. There are other people who want it, and other people who find to be the boss and to be the monarch. So,
But you have won the Calypso Monarch 4 times: 1988, 1990, 1996, and 2007. Which one of those titles you treasure the most?
well, the first one, I guess.
The first one,
because you just reached.
Yeah, the corruption and common interest. But what is the story behind that? Because that was one of my favorite calypsos.
I just know that wrong things happen.
Yeah.
And I used to see it happening, wrong alignment and thing, you know. You hear the talk, you know, this person could get in the school, people are stringing up. As it still happens.
Yeah, it still happens.
Even, you know, out of the box, out of Kaiso, out of convention and stuff like that, you have friend and thing, you know.
Yeah.
It happens.
Because I heard even the Minister of Education, Mr. Garcia, and he did mention that there's 20% of the intake for colleges, they have their choice. And mine went back to that Calypso one time.
Sure, because I still see that is wrong. While it's right as regards to the Catholic people who had a 20% that thing. I mean, I fear somebody could get left out because you're not a Roman Catholic. So I just say that. But not even in that sense. The point of the matter is people who ain't make it then.
Yeah.
And people who ain't make it, you carry them. You're kind of forcing them. They make it. They're ready.
Yeah.
Like Kaisonians, playing Kaisonians, so everybody feel like a singer Kaisonians.
Yeah, everybody feel like a singer.
Everybody getting worse, you know. But everybody can't say that, so but everybody don't value themselves the way they're supposed to value. So that's difficult to do.
Yeah.
I know big men, big men who don't value themselves. See? And that is the problem now. Because like I go write a song, right? I'll be writing a song. And I go be seeing Skinner back.
Yeah.
I see that place in front. And then I finish the verse. And I go see Skinner back and get up again. So I go scratch it. And go again.
Yeah.
Because I know, not because I just wrote it. I know it anything reaching where I want it to reach.
Yeah.
So, and sometimes, you know, like if I when I get it, I might wake up in the house and say, well, hear this, come on, hear this. You mean, but I night, 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning, come on, hear that, sure.
Yeah.
And then I will go and do some partner, not even go, but there's some people who I will just feel the vibe and say, actually, I remember doing it with Stalin. I wrote that song at the time, Stalin, I meant, don't fight a bad, you should fight a bad. I said, but you have a song, So I just have 2 voices in the song yet. So, I say, hear this voice. When I sing the first, I see it's a lot of nice.
Yeah.
I see I sell it, I big. So I sing the second Muslim. When I sing the second Muslim, he come up straight to me, face to face. Like he only kiss me. Just before he used to kiss me, he said, Coco, don't sing that song, man.
Oh no, so what song that was?
I think that was Kidnap Them. Coco, don't sing that song. I went to alignment, Johnny King was still a partner, you know?
Yeah.
So now I'm going to, I live by Karamazali. I'm looking for Johnny, yeah? Johnny is, like, Ruka, he even, Arima, he even by the center. So I posted some with Johnny. Johnny said, he said, Coco, no man. No, you're going too far, no? But anything that happened to me, I know I won.
Yeah.
I know I slanderous.
Yeah.
I libelous. I ain't stupid, eh?
Yeah.
I know I won.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so they're frightening now because they don't protect me. And that's why I feel the master blessed me with, you know, I just handle it.
Yeah.
But you can't tell me that. Remember I was alive. I was singing a song from one other thing. She's like, boy, don't sing that. But I know I hit it somewhere where I do that. Yeah. I tell my friend, I think I should say, so I know you guys about it. Let's come here. See, you like that? You know? When they tell me that, are you sure I won? Yeah. Are you sure I won? I feel the thing, you know, but you go on, you understand. You know, if it's not slander, if it's not libel, I safe.
Yeah, it's safe to go.
Me a thinking vile, and me a trying to protect my child, but corruption is a constant annoyance. Going on too long in common entrance. You don't have to be intelligent, that is a lie. Your father must pull a go string with complexion high. Your child could be bright like a bulb and from Laventille. Forget holy names, convent and bishops and steam. Because they have to pick La and they Buddha, Krishna Maharaj. Because Arjun and Saj, father, big garage. Chaiti Bisuni, Moli and Purmani. The brother, sister, son and Narwani. Hadid, Montano, Satan, Abraham. They pick so much picture, children they get sham. When they full in picture school right up to the neck. They send all them poor to the junior sec. Go to the high class, in the class, la 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 la.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
You must have 6 feet away from your partner, make sure it agrees. That is the first precaution to follow in case that you sneeze. Then raise your 2 hands halfway and akimbo, so you might look off. That is the next precaution to follow in case that you cough.
Continuing our discussion, where we were discussing his ability to write calypsos, getting his time by himself, write calypsos, and he was telling us that Black Stallion did not want him to sing a particular song because, you know, the controversy. We know Coco has no cover for his mouth and he lashes at certain topics. He sings and singing calypsos. We know that. And one calypso I can remember, one calypso that I really like, was the one you sang in 1995, The Apology.
Yeah, well, all them things that, you know, situations will bring all them things, you know, situations, you know. Because I did the convention song in good faith, truth, and I get plenty sticks to it, you know, I get plenty people jam with them. I could remember 14 in the groups there, or racists and stuff and stuff, and then in the end, they had an investigation for a long time, and they ended up saying that Coco was writing the speculation or his belief or whatever they put it. So it was my time to get back to some of the big men who jammed me down and things for that. So I come and apologize, Yeah, that was a big thing.
I remember
You see, all them songs is passions, and it's just not it's not that you just write a song, it's feelings, it's reasons, it's stories behind it.
And that would bring all the energy and the performance.
Yeah. And that is what, you know, that's what we don't have in Kaiso much, because we don't have much writers. And people singing things these days, what they don't even believe.
Exactly.
Like a man feel that this guitar bad, he went like I saw this guitar bad, and you are the singer. You believe the guitar good, right? So it'll be difficult to bring out that man feeling
in somebody else.
Yeah, in you, because that's not your real, belief.
Because we have an issue with too many people are buying calypsos instead of writing their own.
Because they're lazy. But because we're always lazy. Children are lazy, people are lazy. And you know what? Why they're lazy? Because most of them may believe in God. Because the master said, if you believe in God, sort of like God shall eat bread.
Yeah.
So go out and work.
Yes.
If you want to be a good footballer, you start to play football small, you like football, and you train and you peak after a while. You go to school, you leave there, pass common entrance, you have exams in Form 6, 5 years after. So you're building up, and you peak. You start to write Kaiso, you don't write one Kaiso. Even though you can write, like me, you can write one song. Because what if the one song come out, then you have a week here.
Yeah.
You keep writing, and do my job. Or you could choose, but you have a choice. Yeah. You not have a choice, you have one song. One song, And when you go to people watching so where you get your next one?
Yeah, that's true.
Keep it's such a form.
And you see when you have that and you have more than one song and you have, because we have in a situation where nearly every it comes up. Calypso man have one song or two songs.
Because they covered. You see, they covered and they must be corrupted too. Because they do that one song competition to make some one song men win. I win the first one. As they jump on the box, nobody gonna know again.
Nobody.
One time.
Yes, I remember that.
I swear to God, next time that I leave, I ain't telling nobody nothing. I learn me lesson and I learn it well. Next time I go in, I have nobody to tell. From the get-go, they hear Coco leaving. My woman and child, they keep bringing something. Like these people, they can't agree. It's carry this and that food, their family. Carry them 6 Panadol in case my big son sick. Carry that nice green parrot on his stick. Single bin daughter, I can't forget her. Dish them for you, bottle of chilla. Take them 6 dry coconut care, eat for granny. The ball in the file is for Uncle Harry. And the little nephew, the one that's play man. Don't forget to give him this time pan. They have a greasy paper backpack of roti. Some diapers to give to a little baby. Pastel cuckoo and chicken baby. And I hope they won't get for a sharp TV. 6 suitcases already, Coco on the red street. They run in the back was so got we bunking. I'm telling you, plane, I can't take this train. Next time I go, you know what we ain't gonna know again. And that song, they wanted one song, eh?
Yeah, they wanted that one song.
I had
that year.
2 songs in it. And that song with my father was a bad song. But the one song they want. I chose this one. When I done sing this song, I done win the commission. Big bacchanal. About 4 or 5 guys in the back there. A reporter girl come to me and tell me, Cuckoo, so look guys in the back there. Oh, you sing an old song. I'm a dangerous composer in the world. Me had to have this song this year. If I make a song in 62, it's mine.
Yeah.
We'll make it old.
And once it wasn't released.
Let me tell you what it's called a kaiso. What is an old kaiso? An old kaiso is a song that you sang before and was judged by Tuko.
Right.
Or by whoever. Other than that, it's my song.
Right.
Then fresh and fast and envious and bad and can't write.
And that's why the following year now. When they sang
Scorpion.
Yeah.
That's a bad win, you know. Them couldn't beat me, I win. Not one, I win. Them fellas and them ain't easy, boy. You could beat me? Not even a race.
Well, this segment comes to an end so fast, so when we come back, we continue in the conversation with the mighty Crow.
I demand my respect, cause respect is due. Maharaj, I want an apology from you. I want an apology from Vonan Dilema and the Jamet from the Guardian newspaper. Because 6 years ago when I sang my song, they well wag their tongue and say how I wrong. They say how I racial and how I bad. Dr. Chen and Indra Rambasad. They feel because they have a doctorate, they greater than God, so they could push hate. They feel because they went to the university that they have more knowledge than anybody. They have a way they say guys only and they go to school. So anything we sing they consider we are fool. But thanks to Legay and Selwyn Ryan, today they have to respect this Calypsonian.
We're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Don't let the COVID-19 restrictions dampen your celebration. Let Wave stream your event live. Weddings, sports events, talk shows, any event done virtually in HD quality. Let friends and family outside of Trinidad and Tobago bid your loved ones goodbye as we stream your funeral live on social media. Call 294-1105 or 686-1419 for more info.
As the judges announce the winner, I never hear back, and also Alos, Katie and Valentino, all of them won't have Gilbro singing Sandra, Chucky and Valley. They say how I sing a whole song. They had just full of hate and envy. Tell them I'm a top-notch calypsonian. So tell them, don't worry with me. I want to send this message to singing Sandra, Chucky, Katie and Valley. Tell them, don't worry with me. When I see Shadow and Valentino, I say, Lord, only heaven knows.
Now we are talking with Krokro, and he was now telling us about the year when he not only beat him in 2007, but in 2008 now, he had to respond to something that happened in 2007 when he won, when certain Calypsonians were coming back and bad talking him and saying he sang an old song. Now he sang Scorpion, which was real pressure, and we are going to ask him to sing a piece on that song. The response to 2007. Let's tell us about 2008 with Scorpion.
Well, they didn't, them fellas and them fellas will be happy when I got to the final. And it's a joy because I used to boast whenever in a final, you and sure you go with.
Yeah.
I had a nice issue with that once some years ago. One was in 96.
96 when they sang they look for that, Black Man Look for That.
But not say you go win the cup. But they don't have that sense and they don't have that drive. And to win is not an easy thing. You had to know how to win.
Yeah.
I used to play football, I used to ride bike and team. As I know it's to be competitive. I know it is to, when it's to drive home.
Yeah.
So this particular night, my partner always had a good first half. Good first half. So when I called my team together, I said, what happened? He said, Alos, looking good. I said, okay. Intermission time, Alos called me, sent to find me where I am. Nobody else to find me. I am the God dealing. They find me, they come and open some champagne.
You were celebrating already?
Mistake in the game. Yeah, man, the trunk full of champagne. So in their room, I never been in my room to this day. Just because I just want you to confuse me. Yeah. Don't tell me single tonight now. I know what's since last week. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I zone in. So I called me. And his partner, it's a hand up partner in competition.
Yeah.
You see, and I know them psychs. Right? Chalk used to psych up and line with Duke and them, lukewarm them and beat them in the competition. I'll only be your friend tonight.
Yeah.
Tonight is war.
Yeah.
So, well, but sometimes I reverse it. So this night you come in and tell me, well, sent for me, come and open champagne. He says, boy, he never do it yet. He do go out. I gone. Open champagne, and I go back in the car. And I started to think, I started to get serious now. I said, this man, I don't know if you're trying to use a psych on me. That ain't good enough for me. I got old competition, veteran, football, cycling. I say, oh. So I go turn back it on him now. You might tell us now I use the distance.
Yeah.
In a different way, not to get bored.
Yeah.
Wisely. So I say, he must be psyching me up. Because if he tell himself, I open the champagne, I could have rolled back and said, hey, but he win, right?
Yeah.
But I take it differently. I take it as though when you're playing cricket and you snap it in front of the bat,
yeah.
And I hit your pow! And the ball hit your hand, and you do it so.
Yeah.
It doesn't even hurt you.
Yeah.
So I take it and reverse it on him. As well, since he feel he win, he's telling me to drive harder in the back.
Yeah.
Because I have to catch him. Since he feel in front. He could have been in front.
Yeah.
You know the result end up? The result end up, I win. So I went back by the room now.
Yeah.
Bring out the champagne.
So bring out the champagne. You celebrated with his champagne?
Yes. I didn't have that. I'm not so conceited. I want to win.
Yeah.
Right? I tried to win. And I won the commission.
So what year that was? That was in 2007?
No. That wasn't 7.
That was in 96.
He wanted to damage me.
That was in 96 then?
Only 96.
But in 96, the favorite that year, if I can remember, was Brother Marvin. He had Jahaji Bai.
That was 96.
That was 96.
That wouldn't be.
That would have been 90. When you sing Party.
I beat you off too.
When you sing Party. Party was 90.
He could have been here.
Yeah, he could have been here.
Yeah. But I beat him off too because you see, again, he wasn't the favorite. They was cycling him up to win.
Right.
Terry Joseph and
right.
And everybody won Coco to Galax.
Yeah.
Right? So cycling him up to win. But I went down in semi-final and I was 13 points in front of him in the semi-final. Right? I bad so.
Yeah.
Crazy and all them backing him, I get 13 points in semi-final. And let me tell you about the cycling days and thing too. If I had 13 points ahead of you in the semi-final, but you gotta have an eagle to catch me in the final.
Yes.
I put my head down so. No mistakes. I don't know how you could catch.
Yeah.
I used to my brother used to do match sprint Leslie Robinson. Match sprint and beat them by them. So here I know about commission. If I beat you in it's 2 best and 3 in a sprint, right?
Yeah.
So if I beat you in the first sprint, you jump, you go on, and I catch you and pass you. That means I faster than you.
Yeah.
I catch you and pass you.
Yeah.
So if I go on the semi-final with you with Terry Joseph and I'm writing you up, and I get you 13 points in semi-final. I just put my head down and beat you up in the final. I get 32 points in the final.
32?
That was the widest margin ever happened in Kaiso. To beat people. 32.
And here, I can remember in 1996, that year when the UNC administration had just won the elections in 95, everybody singing unity, unity, unity. And you come with Ole Blackman, look for that totally opposite.
Yes, different.
And mash up everybody.
Yeah. Different.
Yeah.
You see, because as a I presented something to the public, to the audience, that they know already. You know? So you read any papers yesterday, you read any papers last week, but I had to put it, I had to present it in a way for you to still be interested in the same thing.
Yes, yeah.
You understand? Melody and you drive forward and how you package it for the people who know it.
Well, I can't understand how this half an hour came to an end so fast. But hear what? We can't finish this conversation with Coco just like that. This week is part 1. Next time we'll finish this conversation in part 2 and we'll continue our conversation with the Mighty Midget, Western Rollins, the Crow. I am Ian Wayson. Have a good evening.
I swear to God, next time that I'm leaving, I ain't telling nobody nothing. I learned my lesson and I learned it well. Next time I go in, I ain't have nobody to tell. From the get-go, they hear Coco leaving. Man, woman, and child, they keep bringing something. Like these people that care about me, is carry this and that for their family. Carry them 6 Panadol in case my big son's sick. Carry that nice green parrot on this stick. Say go bin daughter, I can't forget her. Give she them 4 bottle of Cuchilla. Take them 6 dry coconut, carry it for granny. The pawn in the file is for Uncle Harry. And him little nephew, the one does play man. Don't forget to give him this pan. They have a greasy paper bag pack up with roti. Some diapers to give to a little baby. Pastel cuckoo and chili baby. And a yoke they won't get for sharp TV. 6 suitcases already, Coco on the red street. They run in the back was to cut ribbon cane. I'm telling you plain, I can't take this straight. Next time I go in, nobody ain't gonna know again.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morby. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Thank you.
adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard, because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hard working as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Don't let the COVID-19 restrictions dampen your celebration. Let Wave stream your event live. Weddings, sports events, talk shows, any event done virtually in HD quality. Let friends and family outside of Trinidad and Tobago bid your loved ones goodbye as we stream your funeral live on social media. Call 294-1105 or 686-1419 for more info.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morby. It's a sip of fun. Get your fresh fruit fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Finally, good Creole food just a call away. Dee's Kitchen is happy to serve you this and every Thursday. The best mouth-watering Creole menus. And yes, you've guessed it. Delivery and curbside pickup. To order, call Diane at 339-0026 or 294-5664. Dee's Kitchen, the best Creole food in town. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the new fruity fresh drink on the market with 4 refreshing flavors: orange pineapple, sorrel cinnamon, guava pineapple, and Morbi. It's a sip of fun. Get your Fresh Fruit Fusion at any of the listed outlets. Fresh Fruit Fusion, the best mix for your day.
Hey, we're adulting, and adulting is hard, and we don't have time to waste. I agree with you. I completely agree with you. And that is why I designed this course, Slices of Spanish, to make the most effective use of your time to have you speaking Spanish in the shortest time possible. How? Because you have to be effective. It's not just about working hard. Because you can cut down a tree with an axe, or you can cut it down with a chainsaw. And as hardworking as that poor fellow with the axe is, he is going to be there for a very long time. But if you have access to the chainsaw, don't be foolish with your time using methods and things that are not effective to speak Spanish. Because how is that going? Exactly.
Yes, remember when? So, I am very zen. The truth of the matter. A fact is that I don't really remember that, but it's as good as gold. I know that some audio read gold. Welcome to Western This is the vengeance of sans humanity. Well, if you tell me this is the kind of topic, you see, we are dealing with nostalgia and things were better here. Now, there's all kind of crime. People rushing, have no time. Remember when life was sweet and we used to share all we had to eat.
All you're seeing is videos of big fight, and it has something I can't understand. You look at the fight, can't see a young man. I felt hurt to my belly. Every fight is a whole set of young lady. North and south, I don't know what they're fighting about. I don't know what is the master plan. School is for book, not fighting for man. And all you won't believe, some of them fighting and pulling off leave. I say, parents is to blame. We it's not for school, all your parents should shame. Immediate and timely intervention. Them little bullies and them little brutes, he pulled them out of the school for truth. He sent them in some kind of boot camp. As a minister, he moved like a champ. And when they went back to the population, every single one was a better man. Believe it or not, they don't have fighting in them school with
to school, he didn't have shoes. Why I say that? I want you to know for sure. It's because he mother, she was very poor. And I telling you, please don't take away. But she used to cook food in the breakfast shed. Don't feel that I ain't talking stupidness. He studied well and he became a geologist. Hey, la ba ba day, I do. La ba ba day. Yes, I want all you to understand. He eventually became a politician. Yes, my school well. I say go ball. He came from Mason Hall. Now he reached Whitehall. But before he reached there, listen to me. Vanilla Allen cause was at the controversy. You know she didn't want to give him the nookie, but you know he not get jealous by the gypsy. Labade, labadabade. Now he is the Prime Minister of this country. He do something that make me feel happy. He says something that is commendable. He decide he go in and meet the people. And somebody asks him, doctor, if you make sense, tell me what to do about the violence. I telling you, you must understand. He tell all you woman careful how you take your man.
This Calypso Rose, he begged him, you know. She said in this school, please teach Calypso. Because you will understand, it could help them in their composition. And I hope this initiative wouldn't stop in schools. Tuco does make workshop. And you know, I have to tell, teach Calypso, and they will write their essays very well. Because some school children does make me ball. They don't know about Calypso at all. They know about Bujirans and have you know. They know about also about Mavado. But I want you to really know. They know very little about Kitch, very little about Sparrow. So what I say, I have a problem. We have to teach our heritage to them school children. They don't say in song that they are concentrating on the young. And when they teach it at home, you see, they won't come and buy a Calypso from me. Because I ain't making no skylark. There's plenty young singers there in Skinner Park. Teach Calypso in school, I will have you know. And them Calypsonians going to write their own Calypso. Since we are on Calypso teaching, they won't believe I go to Tobago Thursday morning. And why I'm going there, it is very cool. I am going to teach the Calypso in school. I asked the ministry down here, you see, and you know that them did not hire me. But you know Tobago, I find it so cool. Tobago, no, you must teach Calypso in school. Thank you very much.
for I.